Did you know the reason canned fish exists today is partly because of war, hunger, and one man trying to win a cash prize? Welcome to the surprisingly fascinating history of canned fish, the food that traveled across oceans, survived wars, and became a pantry staple around the world. Picture this. It's the early 1800s. There are no refrigerators, no freezers, and if you wanted fish far from the coast, good luck. Fresh fish spoiled incredibly fast, and preserving food was one of humanity's biggest challenges. Then came a problem that changed everything. In France, during the time of Napoleon Bonaparte, armies needed food that could last for months while traveling long distances. Napoleon even offered a huge cash reward to anyone who could figure out a better way to preserve food. And one clever man answered the call. A French inventor named Nicolas Appert discovered that if food was sealed tightly in containers and heated, it could stay edible for a very long time. It was basically the grandfather of modern canning. At first, food was stored in glass jars, but soon the British improved the idea by using metal tins instead. They were stronger, easier to transport, and perfect for sailors and soldiers. There was just one tiny problem. Early cans were so hard to open that some people used hammers, knives, or even guns to break them open. Imagine being hungry enough to shoot your dinner open. Now here's where fish enters the story. Fish spoiled faster than almost any other food, making it the perfect candidate for canning. Sardines became one of the first canned fish products in history, especially in places like France and Portugal, where fishing industries were booming. Soon, canned sardines exploded in popularity. Why? Because they were cheap, portable, and lasted for years. For workers, travelers, sailors, and poor families, canned fish became a lifesaver. It was like the fast food of the 1800s, except it could survive a trip across the ocean. By the late 1800s, canned salmon became huge in North America, especially in Alaska and the Pacific Northwest. Massive factories popped up near rivers packed with salmon. Workers cleaned, cooked, canned, and sealed thousands of fish every single day, and the process was intense. Some factories worked almost non-stop during fishing season. Entire communities depended on canned fish production to survive economically. Then came tuna. In the early 1900s, canned tuna started becoming popular in the United States after sardine supplies began declining. Companies realized tuna was larger, meatier, and easier to market. Soon, tuna sandwiches became a household favorite. And during both world wars, canned fish became incredibly important again. Soldiers needed protein-rich food that could survive long journeys without refrigeration. So while fresh meals were impossible on battlefields, canned fish could sit safely in storage for months. It was reliable survival food. But canned fish didn't just feed armies, it slowly became part of everyday culture around the world. In Japan, canned seafood evolved into gourmet products. In Mediterranean countries, sardines became culinary traditions. And in many African households, canned fish became an affordable ingredient for soups, rice dishes, stews, and quick meals. Today, canned fish is eaten by millions every single day. Some people love it for convenience. Others love it because it's packed with protein and omega-3 nutrients. And surprisingly, some canned fish brands have become luxury items worth hundreds of dollars per tin. Yes, fancy canned fish exists. People now pair premium sardines with crackers, wine, and expensive restaurant menus, something early factory workers probably never imagined. From Napoleon's wartime problem to supermarket shelves worldwide, canned fish has traveled through history like a silent survivor, fed sailors crossing oceans, helped soldiers during wars, supported struggling families, and somehow became both survival food and gourmet cuisine. Not bad for a fish in a tin can. So next time you open a can of tuna or sardines, remember, you're holding over 200 years of history in your hands. Subscribe, comment, and share for more history facts.